What's up, TCG fam? It's your girl, Tiffany, and I am back, you guys. I am back with another seafood boil. Today, what I have here for you is some snow crab legs, potatoes, cucumbers, and boiled eggs. And also margarita. Yes, my friend Margarita has joined the party. I've got some ranch over here for my cucumbers. I've got some onions inside of my butter sauce inside of this bowl. So yeah, let's get it in. We are going to chit chat and just talk while I'm eating. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all doing great. Get you a bite. Let me just share out this stream real quick. And then I will get started. Okay, so let's get started because I am hungry. I did some running around today and I am ready. These are so hot. Oh my gosh, look at the steam. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yummy. So, since I last spoke to you guys, we had a conversation and I told you guys that my husband's ex-wife, who's probably watching now, has found our channel. So just in case, if you guys see any nasty messages or anything like that, just know that's who that is. I will try to delete and block, or delete at least, so you guys don't have to keep seeing all that. But just wanted to let you guys know. Because I'm sure nobody wants to see all that. I know I don't. My Christmas hat. I like it, except for these fluffy things are like weird. So, how are you guys all doing? What are you eating on? What did you have today? Anything good? I sure hope you did. If you guys are here, please thumbs up this live stream. Share it out. Share it out. Consider joining our membership. You'll see all of the things that are for members only on the community tab. Paper towel. Is much needed for this meal. Yes. Yes, yes. Mm-mm-mm. How hot that butter is. So, our 3-year anniversary for YouTube will be coming up. What that means for people who don't know, who might be watching, is for 3 years, I have been being paid for this YouTube channel. So that is our 3-year anniversary from having a monetized channel. Yes, yes. I wanted to do crab legs yesterday, but the kids protested. They weren't having it. So I had to wait until today. Majority rules. And you guys already know, Big Belly doesn't like seafood like that. So, well, the kids actually like seafood. They just didn't want it. But yeah, the house ruled yesterday. They have a new restaurant that's opening up here tomorrow. And it's a Mexican restaurant. So you guys will eventually see a review of that restaurant. Eventually, because we're going to go and we're going to check it out, try it out, let you know what we think. Is it worth it or not? You know, so many places open up and like before you know it, sometimes before you even get to try it, they've already closed back down, you know? So if you don't get in and try it, sometimes you don't even get a chance. Hey, pre-retirement. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Happy holidays. What are you eating on today for supper? Anything good? And yes, I use my teeth. Always have, always will. Some people use those crackers. I'm not doing all that. I'm definitely not doing all that. I was like, well, I need to eat. I'm not going to record tonight. Don't feel like doing all that and editing, going through all that. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go live and go with it. Although I used to go live on Saturdays. I really did used to go live. But then it was like so many channels started going live on Saturdays that it was hard to keep an audience on Saturdays. So hey, Matthew. Seafood pasta, seafood dip, spicy fried seafood, seafood cucumber. Holy cow. That's a lot of food. I don't know if I would eat all that. I even have to be careful, like, of anything that I eat till after my surgery. Till after surgery, but who made all that food, Matthew? Did you make all that food? Or did you guys like order out? That's a lot of food. Then I had to watch Miss Glow Glow today eating her seafood boil. And I knew I had already wanted it the other day. Like I said, the kids were protesting. So then I was like, oh, you know what? After I watched hers, I was like, I'm making it today for sure. For sure, for sure. Iron Chef. Wow. I love watching those chef shows and like Gordon Ramsay and stuff. But then like they start making all these dishes and you're like laying there in bed at night and you're just like, okay, now I'm hungry. So then you're like, do I want to go downstairs and find something to munch on? Or not? 9 times out of 10, it's like, no, it's too late. I'm not going to do that. So I'm just like, I pass. Not doing it. That one sure didn't want to come out. What is going on here? So, anyways, what are you guys up to for Christmas? Are you guys traveling? Are you staying home? If you are traveling, where are you going? You know, I want to know. I'm interested in where you're going, what you're doing. Mostly be safe, whatever you're doing. I know over the holidays, a lot of people are not feeling festive, you know, because a lot of people have had loss and, you know, things like that. So just remember to be kind to whomever, because you never know what somebody else is thinking or feeling. And around the holidays, there's a lot of that. A lot of people who have committed suicide or, you know, different things like that. And they don't realize that family members have to stay behind and live with that. My son is coming home from Texas for Christmas. That is so cool. What part of Texas does he live in? Because my niece and her mother and her husband, they actually moved to Texas. Anybody? Fort Worth. Okay. They are in Seminole. So I'm not sure if that's close to Seminole. Is close to Fort Worth or not? What do you think? Do you know? Mm. Hey, Richie. Welcome. I am not sure. I haven't seen my granddaughter for over 2 years. Oh. Well, I'm glad you'll be getting to see them now. You know, in a video, I talked about a topic before, and we were talking about toxic relationships. Are they worth saving or not? Et cetera, et cetera. That wasn't geared towards one person or another, especially since we have many toxic family members on both sides of the family. So, what it was geared towards was accepting other people's bad behavior because of excuses or, whatever. So, I feel like the point I was trying to make was if somebody's continuously treating you a certain way, don't keep the door open. Shut that fucking door and move on. Like, life is too short to sit there and keep accepting bad behavior. And I'm not saying that don't give people a chance to try to make things right. Yes, absolutely. And I'm taking my own advice as well. There are several people New Year's Eve that will be here that I don't talk to, but once again, I'm not all for giving somebody another chance to make things right. Jesus is the reason for the season. But if after another chance, it's the same old, you feel me? Then you need to shut that door and don't reopen it. And that's how I feel. Me, myself. This is so good. If you guys haven't had a seafood boil lately, definitely try it out. That McDonald's adult Happy Meal is unlimited time. Yeah, they said that they were going to have it for a limited time at first. Sorry. But then I think since it's doing so well, I think they're keeping it. But like everybody was asking, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if it's here to stay. I don't know if it's here just for a little while, you know? I'm so glad my friend Margarita joined the party. Love me some margarita. The best part was when I was in Florida, sitting on the beach. Well, not sitting on the beach, but sitting on my patio at the hotel at night, looking at the beach, hearing the waves crash, looking at the beautiful sky, and drinking my margarita. Now that was the best part. But I have come to realize that I don't want to live there. I don't want to live there. I do just like to vacation because living there, after all that hurricane and everything, I mean, you've got gators in places that they don't belong. Everything was just like thrown everywhere. So like snakes, bugs, everything you can imagine are in places where they don't belong. So no, thank you. No, thank you. I keep my butt right here in Ohio. And as much as we love the beach and we love the warm weather, that's what will make a vacation even better, is not living there and going there and enjoying it even more. Mm-hmm. Comment below where you guys live, like what state you live in. Because some of you I forget. Some of you I totally don't remember. And I know you've probably told me before, but Richie says Baltimore City. Nice. Okay. My cousin just moved to Baltimore. And they just had a baby. They moved there from here, of course, from Ohio. But, you know, when she first said she wanted to move to Baltimore, I was like, what's in Baltimore? Like, why would you just choose that place over any? And, like, I didn't know why she would choose Baltimore. But I'm still not sure if it had something to do with, you know, her boyfriend and his family or whatever, if they're from there. But I was just like, okay, Baltimore, cool. Who's to say that Baltimore's not a nice place? I don't know. I've never been there. I've never been there. I don't know, like, what is the weather like? Is it like Ohio? You know, like, I don't know. What does the cold get like in Baltimore? Like, what's the coldest, Richie? Are we talking like negative temperatures? It's cold at the moment. Are we talking like negative temperatures? Or are we talking like today was 51 here in Ohio? It was pretty sunny out, which I was shocked, but it's been cold lately and rainy. Mm. Not to say that it doesn't get cold here. It gets like really cold here, like down into like single digits. So definitely. 59? You think 59 is cold? Richie, it was 51 here today. 51. And that was a nice day. Definitely, definitely, that's not cold, but mm-hmm. Yeah, when it was 51 today, I was like, what's going on? Like, usually in December, we already have snow. It's usually way colder. I'm not complaining because I don't like the cold. Love the snow. Love seeing the snow. Don't love the cold. Really? Doesn't get that much snow. I would have just thought it was like really cold, really snowy there. I mean, I don't know because I never been there. But I would have probably assumed that it's cold and snowy there. These crab legs are so delicious. I was literally waiting for these. Like I said, I wanted them yesterday. But the kids weren't having it. They were like, no, we don't want that. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll have it tomorrow. Hello, Olivia. Welcome, welcome. Kumasta. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, see, it gets like single digits. We get like 5 to 10 inches of snow. Like it gets cold here and it gets snowy. But it's already almost Christmas and we don't have any snow and it's not that cold. I'm like, what's going on here? So I told Chris the other day, Big Belly Boo Boo, I said, we are probably going to have the worst winter because the fact that there's no snow and it's not cold yet, that's telling us a little something, something. That's telling us that winter is going to suck. For sure. Mm-mm-mm. That's fine though, because we have 2 weeks vacation time coming up this year. So I'll make it up when I get vacation time. I don't know. We get snow. We got 1 inch of snow and it already melted. Very warm for Minnesota. Yeah. That's why I said, like, I don't know. Something's going on here to where it's probably going to be the worst winter ever. I feel like we're going to get it late and it's going to stick around for a while. It's going to stay for like, usually it only stays till like February, March. Where I was like, I bet you in April we're still going to have snow. That would be crazy if we did. I don't know. It would just be crazy. We never would have snow like all the way in April and May. Our 20th year anniversary is coming up in May on May 1st. 20 years married, 25 together. So a lot of milestones coming up. A lot of milestones. G-Force will be sorry about that, guys. Somebody was calling my phone. But yeah. A lot of milestones coming up. G-Force will be starting college. I will be going back to school as well. OMG, my birthday's in May. What day, Richie? May 1st is our anniversary. May 1st. 20 years. Doesn't really seem like 20 years. I guess time just flies. You know? When you have life and kids and things and, you know, it just goes really fast. So 20 years doesn't seem like 20 years. Although it should, you know? Okay. May 4th. So you'll be celebrating as well. We have in December, this month, coming up, our 3-year YouTube anniversary, my birthday, December 29th, which we're celebrating New Year's Eve. We always do. And then, like I said, our anniversary coming up next year, vacation. We're still trying to figure out if we can get a certain date off because a whole bunch of our friends are going on a cruise and we're trying to go on a cruise because it's a whole bunch of like couples and families going together. And we were invited to go. But the problem is with Big Belly Boo Boo's job, he can get vacation, but you can't take it whenever you want it. I'm dropping this all over. Oh my gosh. You can't take it whenever you want. You have to take it like it goes by seniority and it goes like down the line. And like when it gets to you, then you get to pick like out of what's left, what day you take it. So, I mean, it's fine. If we don't get to go, we'll eventually go on a cruise, but hopefully we can get that time off because it's in July and we are wanting to go on this cruise. We've never been on a cruise. To be honest, for the longest time, I was like not afraid of going, but like I just wasn't interested because I just felt like maybe if I got on a boat like that, I would get sick or something. But everybody's like, no, no, no. You know, the boat's so big, you don't even feel it. I'm like, what if I do? I'm going to be stuck on there. They're like, no, no, you won't. And if you do, there's this medicine and all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do all that. So I'm like, it would be nice to go. But if not, then we will be planning our vacation when he can get the time. You know what I mean? And that's that. And then we're not sure what we're going to do for vacation. So, Altered Mind. Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, Free. It'll be fun no matter what. Anything getting out of where you live is like a vacation. So, like, if you, wherever you live, as long, if you went to another state, no matter where it's at, it's a vacation. Like, you're gonna be happy that you're not in your same spot. You know what I mean? So, just seeing new scenery or whatever. We were supposed to go last year to Myrtle Beach, but we changed our plans. And we went to Florida. And on the way there, Big Belly had stopped off to see his oldest daughter in South Carolina. So we did that. And we didn't go to Myrtle Beach, but maybe if we don't go on the cruise, that's where we'll probably go, Myrtle Beach. I don't know. We're kind of mulling around the idea of Myrtle Beach, Canada, even. Never been to Canada. Never wanted to go to Canada for a certain reason. But then I decided that I wasn't going to let the thought of something stop me from seeing something or enjoying something just because somebody else did it. So we might go to Canada. We might go to Disney. Believe it or not, we lived in Florida and we never went to Disney. Isn't that weird? Lived in Florida and never went to Disney. And she says, I had to. Good, Tiffany. Okay. Bye, Richie. Free says, glad to see you live. Yum. Thank you. I am definitely trying to enjoy this. But I'm full. I don't think I'm going to eat the rest of these. I have all these left. And I can't eat anymore. So I am full. So that's that. Let me just finish this margarita though. So we will be live New Year's Eve. It will be muted because we are going to have music and whatever. And I don't want to get copyright. So it will be muted, but you guys will get to see like, you know, some of our guests, some of our party and whatnot. I'm kind of just recording it because I'm just going to be honest here. I'm recording it because I have to go for surgery in January. And I want to make sure I have that memory on there should anything happen. So, because I never had surgery before. When I was a child, I had tonsils and adenoids, but that's it. So I will be live New Year's Eve, my birthday party. I hope you guys all join us. And we are having a singing contest still. Right now we have 2 contestants, but we need to have a lot more. So if you want to sing and try to win $200, hey, it's $200. You don't have to be the best singer at all. Just do your thing. Really, I don't care if you're the best singer. We're not judging on if you sing the best. We're judging on your style, the way you do it, the way you carry yourself. If you're just having fun with it and we think look at, she's really enjoying herself and it sounds really good, she's having fun with it, you could be the winner. And you could literally suck at singing. But I'm just saying, it's not all about singing the best. Hey, Natalie, 77 me. I am doing good, besides my gallbladder that has to come out. So in January, I will have surgery after the new year. So, yeah, we are going to have a special guest, though, at my birthday party. So y'all make sure that you watch because you'll want to see who's going to be at my party. Everyone's like, is it going to be a YouTuber? Is it a YouTuber? Is it, like a big YouTuber? Is it this? Is it this? I'm like, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. Excuse me. You have to watch and you'll have to see. Actually, there's going to be 2 surprise guests. And the reason I say surprise is because it's somebody you would not think is going to be here. So, this is the first time that I'm hosting something, and since we have our new house, well, we've been here going on 3 years in this house, but yeah, I've never hosted here, nothing like that. It's I don't host anymore. I used to have big parties and I used to do all kinds of things, but to be honest, I got away from doing all that because it was just too much, the setup, the cleanup, people urinating on furniture, Mikey, people throwing up, it was just crazy. So, because my parties are parties, okay? We don't just party, we party. So, yeah, the parties are really, really so, I just get tired of hosting. That's it. But so for the first time in a very long time, I am hosting the New Year's Eve birthday party bash here. So it's going to be fun. I'm really excited to see a whole bunch of friends and family. So I'm pretty excited about it. I tried to catch up from the beginning, but I can't. I heard about surgery. I hope you're okay and family. BS for New Year. Hope it's all good. Thank you so much, Free. I appreciate it. Yes, I had an episode one night after we had KFC for dinner. I'll catch you guys up for everyone who's here just listening for the first time. Maybe you didn't see a video about it. But I was in extreme pain and I thought I was food poisoned or something. So I was sitting here and Big Belly had to go to work and I was supposed to go to the movies with a friend. And we were supposed to see the Thanksgiving movie that just came out that day. It was the 17th of November. I'll never forget because that's the day it came out. And I was just in excruciating pain. And I was something's wrong. my husband's like, oh, just take a Tums. Maybe you have indigestion, you know. And I'm like, no, something's wrong. I'm like, I think I have to go to the hospital. And he's like, well, what do you want me to do? Because I have to go to work. Do you want me to go with you? Or I'm like, no, just go to work. I can drive myself. And I'm like, do me a favor though. Take Gabriella and take her to the movies with my friend because I already paid for the ticket. So she went to the movies with my girlfriend, and they went to go watch it. And I took Layla Boo with me. I went to the hospital. They did a CAT scan with contrast, and they did, you know, other tests. And they came back and they were like, your gallbladder is inflamed. And I had to follow up with a surgeon. So I followed up with the surgeon the next day, and the surgeon showed me my x-rays that showed that I had stones, and he said it's going to need to come out. And I'm like, can I just take medicine? Can I just do this? Can I do that? He's like, if you took medicine, you would have to take 6 pills a day for the rest of your life, probably. And he's like, it's a very simple procedure. They just put like 4 little holes on your tummy. And I'm like, oh no. And I'm thinking like, this is crazy because that's the same surgery that my uncle Jerry passed away from. Like, he was older, of course, but the age didn't have anything to do with it. They leaked bile and perforated something of his. And before you know it, he needed blood transfusions. He was septic. And as fast as they were giving him blood, he was losing blood. So one thing led to another, and before you know it, he passed away. So I'm like, oh my gosh, now I'm super nervous because he passed away from this, and I've never had surgery to begin with, so I really don't know what to expect. And everyone's like, oh, I had my gallbladder out, it's no big deal. You know, like everyone seems to have had their gallbladder out. Like everyone I talk to is like, oh, I don't have mine either, you don't need it. And I'm like, you guys are just saying it like it's so easy. Like, oh, you don't need that gallbladder. Oh, you don't need that gallbladder. And I'm just like, okay, but like, I'm still nervous about it because of my uncle, which is, you know, reasonably so. I know 2 people that had it. It's not bad like it used to be. Back then, they cut you wide open. Yeah, now it's laparoscopic. You'll be okay. Yes, I knew 2 people that were fine afterwards. It's still a surgery. Right. Like it is laparoscopic, but, and he's saying like, you know, there's 4 little holes, and I get that. But like my mom had hers cut out back in the day. My sister, I believe she had laparoscopic, and she had hers done like probably 10 years ago. But like everyone in my family, the women have like had it done. So I'm not sure if it's like hereditary or what. Like I heard that it could be. So, but I'm like, it's still a surgery. I've never had surgery. Plus the fact that that happened to my uncle, super nervous. But you know, God's got me, and that's all I know. So it is what it is. You know, as Capricorns, that's what we say. It is what it is. And we're going to have the surgery. And then, you know, hopefully after that, I don't have any complications or anything going on. And then I won't have to worry about, you know, the things that I eat bothering me, because literally like, I'll have like 1 or 2 good days, and then I'll have like 3 bad days. And then it's just weird. It's touch and go, because like certain things you think would not bother you to eat, like for me, it's everything. Everything bothers me. So like no matter what I eat, even this, it will probably bother me later. But like there's no getting away from, you know, I mean, I'm trying not to eat greasy foods today. I'm having the butter with my seafood, obviously, but you know, I'm trying not to eat the greasy foods or, you know, things that are like spicy or anything like that. But truth be told, like you can't just stop eating everything like that you love. You just can't. And The only thing that I'm hoping for is that before the surgery, I don't have like an attack and have to go for emergency surgery, because the surgeon was like, well, as long as you don't have emergency surgery, because that'll take like 2 hours compared to when you come in to have surgery, it'll take 30 minutes. So I'm like, okay. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to have the surgery, and then afterwards, hopefully everything's fine. And yeah, like I said, things will just go back to normal after I heal and whatever. And then I'll be going back to work eventually. Well, like I'm working now, but I'll go back to working like full time. And yeah, gallbladder surgery. It seems like everybody had gallbladder surgery. Everybody. Everyone I talked to is like, oh, I already had that done. I don't even have mine. Oh, yeah, I don't have that. I'm like, did everybody have their gallbladder taken out? It seems like, you know. I hope it goes well. See you soon. I have to go. Appreciate you very much. Thank you so much, Free. I will see you later. And guys, I will see you later, because I am done and done. And so I'm not going to keep you guys. I've been on almost an hour. I usually only stay on for an hour, hour and a half when I'm live. So make sure you join our singing contest. If you want to, send a message with the subject singing contest to my email. The email is on the community tab. Check it out. And yeah, join. It's $200, guys. All right. Love you guys. Happy holidays. If I don't talk to you again before Christmas, make sure you're watching some of the Christmas videos, because I'm only uploading one a week. And we will see you in our next video. You guys stay blessed, not stressed. Bye.